Hey, it's another mail time again, and you're not Graham.
Nope, I'm not. I checked this morning, and I'm definitely not Graham.
Yeah. You get a fuller beard, maybe?
I don't know.
We're not gonna have
it varies.
We're not going to have a contest.
Yeah, we're not. Let's not get into that.
So it's Beej and Paul to do mail time for a little bit.
There's a lot of stuff piling up here.
Right off camera.
It's becoming
Impediment?
yeah, some sort of workplace hazard.
Yeah, it fell on me today. So we're here to open all of the stuff that you've been sending us that's been piling up, obviously, in the pile.
Stop sending us large anvils.
Yeah, that would be good. I'll stop putting them on top of the
Yeah,
pile.
put them on top. Yeah.
Let's clean off the table and we'll just get going. Okay, I've got postcard. It is at a bar. Yep, it is at a Spanish bar, maybe? They have tapas.
That could be anywhere.
That's true.
It could be a Spanish bar or just a bar with a Spanish theme.
See, sopa de verdura. Anyway, let's
I
turn it
don't
over.
think you have to go to Spain to get tapas these days.
This is German. It says volksbanklübeck.de.
Well,
Hey, hello from the Hanseatic city of Lübeck, Germany. The Sherry and Port restaurant. Okay.
and if my geography is correct, Germany, not in Italy.
Nowhere near Italy, no. I thought Ian might enjoy this card. Well, we got it. Ian might enjoy this card the most since it has fine drinks. Have you heard of Marzipan? Marzipan. Oh, it's a city. This city is famous for it.
Marzipan is named after the city?
Well, the city is Lübeck.
Oh.
I think they missed a trick there. Anyway, there is also an old inner city that is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Your friend Annika. Hey, thank you, Annika. P.S. Yesterday, I also saw a Warhammer store. Games Workshop does kind of get everywhere. This place is known for marzipan, and also there's Warhammer here.
Was the Games Workshop store closed? Right, we have a Games Workshop store.
Don't answer. We know we know. It's always closed, isn't it?
It's always closed.
Yeah.
Because there's only one person. It's not the guy's fault. He's the only person who works there.
Yeah.
It's a nice postcard. I've never been one to half-ass shenanigans.
Nice.
With a picture of a robin or some sort of bird. This is
I know this webcomic.
from Seattle.
Oh, nice.
Hello, Dr. Zler. Please enjoy this burb who reminded me of your collective commitment to the bit. Have a great day. From Wing in Seattle, Washington.
Thank you, Wing.
I like this bird.
Yeah.
The bird that is never half-assed.
Does it say where the postcard comes from? Like that it's a
There's oh wait, maybe in the middle here.
Like a little thing that
Yeah,
says.
the mincing mockingbird from Troubled Birds 50 postcards.
Ah, okay. We seem to have like identical things with identical Title IX stamps on them
From
from the same people. Oh, mine says day 2 of 3 on the back. What does yours say?
day 3 of 3. Uh-oh.
I didn't see day 1 of 3. Should I go look?
They're like, you open the day 2 one, it's like, by this time you should have. It's like, oh no.
Oh, Jesus. Now that I think about it, I think we might have opened day 1 of 3 like a while ago, and day 2 and day 3 didn't show up until the next week, which means we were done filming at that point. So these have been sitting for a while. I guess I'll open day 2 of 3. And if we haven't opened day 1 of 3, well, we'll find out about it on a later mail time if I ever find it.
It'll be like Memento. It'll be like out of order narrative.
Yeah. You guys can go back and release a chronological order one if you like. Okay, this is, I'm just gonna double check this. Great. Capitol Hill, Washington, D.C. As artist by Aaron Malik Thompson.
Is this all the little cool buildings?
I think so, yeah.
Neat.
It's quite nice. All right, I open this up and there's an essay. Okay, April 15th, 2022. Oh, I love it when you guys do this. Please date your package. Like, just write a date on the side of your package and circle it or something just for me, because it makes it easier to know when stuff is coming through. Dear Lur, this is day 2 of our trip to DC. We visited our favorite game store, Labyrinth Puzzles and Games, and then there's actually a call out from there that goes to.
It's got like footnotes.
It has a sidebar, yeah. So we visited Labyrinth Puzzles and Games on Capitol Hill and played Quacks of Quedlinburg. Yeah, that was good. We visited the DC Zoo and said hello to the hordes of foul-smelling mammals. Also, the animals were nice. Finally, we had amazing Amazian? Finally, we had amazing Ethiopian food. That's another sidebar. At a little restaurant that looked like the house from Up. Thanks for being cool, Daniel and Megan. Thank you, Daniel and Megan. Let's see. Labyrinth is a great hub for games in the area. The owner is Kathleen Donahue, and she has done so much to make a welcoming and safe place for people of all ages to learn and play. They've been open a little over 10 years and expanded twice already. Oh, that's like our interactivity, right?
Yeah,
They had to get beer in there, too. Highly recommend a visit if you're in the area. And the Ethiopian place in D.C. On Capitol Hill or near Capitol Hill is Bete. Bete? Bete. B-E-T-E. Bete, I assume. In Silver Spring, Maryland. Is worth the train trip from so it's not on Capitol Hill. It's worth the train trip from D.C. to Silver Spring, Maryland. Lots of traditional family-style food with authentic vegan options for dinner, dessert, and more. I loved the lamb. Megan liked the lentils more, though. P.S. I saw the P.S. in the back. I got this card at the bookshop next to Labyrinth. East City Bookshop. They had a great selection of friendly staff. They found me a copy of the latest Andy Weir novel. Thank you, Daniel and Megan.
I appreciate that, the Chamber of Commerce has been working on this card as well.
It's great. Yeah, this little travel log that they've given us of recommended places. So where else did Daniel and Megan go?
Let's. Ooh,
that's super
pretty.
pretty.
It's a lenticular.
Oh yeah.
Thingy. Can you? I don't know if that will show up at all on camera.
Kind of, yeah.
Ooh. Wait, is it supposed to go that way?
Neat.
It's like a pumpkin that shows up.
And then what does it turn into?
And it says, then it's just like a pattern.
Oh, okay.
And then it turns into a pumpkin. Yayo Kusama.
Yayoi Kusama. Kusama Hirschhorn. Oh, so it must be I was going to say restaurant, but a museum? That's where they have art.
So, April 16th, 2022, day 3 of our trip to DC. We toured the Contemporary Art Museum and learned a lot about Laurie Anderson. Her work varied a lot, but my favorite pieces are her pseudo-holograms. She recorded footage of interview subjects and then projected it at monumental scale on sculptures of those subjects. Oh, neat. I've seen stuff like that before.
Oh, it's like almost like projection mapping, but...
Yeah. Like where they project stuff onto buildings, showing the building collapsing.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. It made the intimate nature of the interviews much more powerful when it looks like an Egyptian god speaking from a giant throne. Thanks for letting me share this trip with you. You are awesome. Daniel and Megan. Oh.
Thank you.
That's so nice. Yeah, so this must be this postcard must be from the Museum of Contemporary Art. Yayoi Kusama is a painter and sculptor, performance artist, fashion designer, film producer, author, and installation artist with a vast universe of talent. Her name is all but synonymous with one particular element: polka dots. She sees dots and spheres as infinity nets that represent the universe. This is on the back. This is not.
You're not making this up, no.
No, and this is not provided by Daniel and Megan. This is the info on the back of the
They printed on 1/4 of the card this person's bio. Yeah.
Her work has been shown in a nearly infinite number of museums around the world. Singapore, Taiwan, Mexico, Chile, New Zealand, Moscow, Sydney, London, New York, LA, DC, and of course Tokyo, as well as the Venice Biennial.
Now, that sounds to me fairly finite.
Yeah. Considering that they were just talking about she sees dots and spheres as infinity nets and represent the universe and stuff, it seems a little uncouth to then immediately use infinite when talking about her work. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, super cool.
Neat looking.
Thank you for giving us a little window into your trip to DC.
Yeah. And
I hope the first day you were there was also fun.
Yeah, absolutely. We don't know what happened yet, or maybe I do. Maybe I was here when it happened. We'll keep the card. We'll make sure we'll put the other stuff in recycling. I'll crack one open here. Let's see. This one is Metro Mage Games, but it is attention mail time. So let's see what's about to happen.
We like games.
Oh. There is a bunch of stuff, and it says, return to them if we don't want it, I guess. No, that's not the thing. These are extra ability counters marked with enjoy. So this is a business.
These are for magic.
Yeah, they have like double strike and flying and reach.
Yeah, these are ability tokens. In some of the more recent magic sets, they've had the abilities like add a indestructible token to a card. These are super cool.
Now we have 3 of them.
I thought they were Scrabble tiles for a second.
So I'm going to spell Y-O-U reach. Thank you, Ben Scaglione.
Cool.
Yeah.
You'll put those, in the...
They'll put them in the magic container.
All right. This is from Eric Johnson. Dear Loading Ready Run, I used to watch your channel constantly back in middle and high school when I still played MTG, and even a bit after I stopped playing. I have lots of good memories of watching all your videos, particularly like your crap shot skits and your longer set announcement videos, as well as Commodore Hustle. You were actually one of my main sources of MTG entertainment once my friends went to a different high school and the group stopped playing regularly. As a show of thanks, here is a magnet from my university. Gonza is an awesome school, and I enjoy it a whole lot. Thank you for all the fun and effort you put into your videos. Best, Eric.
Gonzaga University, I think.
Gonzaga.
Yeah. I only know that because I grew up in a place that had TV
Gonzaga.
from Spokane. So
The fighting
Bulldogs?
Gonzaga Bulldogs. Rawr.
I'm gonna assume, yeah.
G-U.
Goo. We'll go cover our fridge with goo. Goo.
Is that also, maybe that's also the name of the bulldog?
Yeah. I hope so. Goo the Bulldog? That's
Yeah.
good. That's also a command. Anyway, inside this box from Redford, Michigan, is a book. And that's it. Well, and there's also a letter. Hello, Graham, Paul, Beej, and all the Lure crew. That includes Heather, who's on tech today.
Hello.
I hope you are all doing well in these strange COVID times. Long-time listener, first-time caller, writer, whatever. I work at an LGS in Rochester, Michigan, called Rochester Sports Cards, Memorabilia, and Gaming. Shout out to all the wonderful folks there. So I randomly found myself in the position to send you something rad that I thought you would all dig. I found this on our list of things that I could order. I had a few messages back and forth with Ian on the Discord. Oh, I see. And I know you all have a lot of things already lined up for Dice Friends, but whenever there is a need or a want to try something new, I figured I could help. And some of you, Graham and Ian especially, would find this TTRPG. I haven't even looked at the book yet. I'm going to assume it's Star Trek. Would find this tabletop RPG really cool. I would be remiss if I didn't give everyone props for being awesome and helping to remind me of all the laughter and goodness in the world, which we definitely need. Every time I have a random question or just a thought I decide to share on Twitter or Discord with any of you, you always are dope and just wonderful people. It makes me think of all those people who have stories of meeting internet people who turn out to be different in a personal interaction than their online persona. But I can definitively say I love all of you dearly and are amazing people to just talk to. You all rock, and I hope that you can put this book to good use eventually, whenever that may be. Wishing you all a great day. Nick Van Proyen, a.k.a. CornerGas323 on Twitter, or Brightside on Discord. Smiley face. It is a Star Trek book.
Star Trek Adventures.
Starfleet needs a new crew. Welcome to your new assignment, Captain. So everyone just starts as captains. Ooh, a new threat looms from across the Gamma Quadrant, as is confirmed by Commander Sisko and his crew.
Oh.
This is 2020 CBS Studios.
Yeah. I mean, gotta be honest.
Mm-hmm.
Finding time to jump into a new RPG is tough. Like we have we don't have a lot of space in the schedule for learning and putting together tabletop RPG. I feel like Graham and or Ian or other folks might be kind of into the book just from the cool background info,
The lore perspective. Yeah.
I know there's a ton of RPG books that I actually just have read, not with any intention of ever actually playing the book, but just because I love the world building.
It's full
stuff.
of neat ideas.
Yeah.
And the nice thing about Star Trek is that they're pretty open about when you develop stuff for this series. It's Peter David, you can write a book about a dolphin that can swim through the USS Enterprise. We don't mind. That's fine. And I was like, that's sweet. When do we see that in next gen? Never happened.
He's in lower decks.
Yes, that's right. I got all happy about that too when that happened. Oh my god. Anyway, yeah, thank you, Nick. And it is very cool to always get some new stuff for the shelf and to read and maybe turn into a thing one day. What have you got?
Got a box from Amazon, so who knows who it's from. It is attention mail time, though.
But it does not say anything about the person. So there might be slips of paper that'll tell us.
Yeah, perhaps. Or maybe it is just nope, it's just a game.
Aha.
Yeah. Charterstone.
Hey!
There's something attached to the back. Haha.
God bless static electricity.
Dear Doctors Greedham Dark.
Wow, got them both wrong.
Yeah. Contained is a game of boards for use on the long game if desire strikes any particular moon-based gremlins or atom. Tell hop and skip they are valid. Fuck jump. They know why. From Orb.
I have to go get hop, skip, and jump.
The prosperous kingdom of Green Gully, ruled for centuries by the Forever King, has issued a decree to its citizens to colonize the vast lands beyond its borders in an effort to start a new village. The Forever King has selected 6 citizens for the task, each of whom has a unique set of skills in order they will use to build their charter. Charterstone is a competitive legacy game. You construct buildings and inhabit a shared village. Building stickers are removed from cards and permanently added to the board, becoming action spaces for any player to use. Thus, few available buildings soon grow into a village with dozens of actions. Your journey through Charterstone's mini secrets will last 12 games, but it doesn't have to end there. Your completed village will be a one-of-a-kind variable worker placement game. The places where you place things are part of, like, putting the whole, basically building the board is what you do over the course of the legacy aspect of it.
What a cool idea.
And then you have your village that you're actually playing a worker placement game on.
Rad. I love that idea. I do love a good building game, even if it's single player. But
I mean, we've played quite a few worker placement games on AFK, and they are a lot of fun. Like Dice Friends, I mean,
we don't know when anything will come.
If we would say, you know, oh sure, we'll do this after Gloomhaven.
Yeah.
But that could be like 4 years away.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. Put this into our thing. We'll let Ben know about this, and who knows, maybe we'll get a chance to play it.
I have a box. In the box, let's see, is a bag from GameStop and some packing material.
Box. In the box is a bag. In the bag is a bucket. In the bucket is a hole.
What's in the hole?
The spider.
The yawning void of time. No, I think I have. They've packed it very well, so that's great. Whenever you're packing like a box to send it, you should always pack as much as you can so that if you close the box and you shake it, you don't hear the thing rattling around. Because when even a little bit of rattling can actually that'll just happen for like weeks while it's coming to us, and it can ruin whatever's inside. So that's always a good thing to do. There's a lot of things in here. I have a note.
For a sec, I thought it was like a bunch of like blank VHS tapes. Just from the size and shape of it.
We love the opening for Play It Forward, so we thought we'd send you all the blank VHS tapes
Yeah.
it's based on. Please never do that. Howdy Loading Ready Run. Enclosed you will find this is old school, one WrestleMania WWF Steel Cage Challenge plug-in play game. Plug-in play, it plugs into your...
Oh, it's like a direct plug into TV game.
Yeah, and it,
Ooh.
I don't know which one that is. It might be Super Nintendo, it might need Nintendo. One unopened MTG Cons of Tarkir booster pack.
Nice.
So that's cool. Not marked, but we'll make sure we write a name on that. And one Pocket Monkey multi-tool, which I think is super neat. It looks like a monkey.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's got a little face on it.
With so many tools.
Yeah, 12 in fact. There's a letter opener. Seems it would be. We should open this first.
I mean, is there a thing in it to open the packaging in order to get it?
I imagine if you push against the side, the thing does say on the back, it is compliant with all TSA rules as of creation. and has made thousands of flights. Rarely agents make mistakes, so be sure to mention it has no blade. I imagine if they see a big, weird metal thing in your wallet, they would ask questions, yes. And a postcard. I haven't even looked at the front of it yet. Let's see what's... Maybe it's erotic, and I don't know yet.
Maybe.
It's not. I hope nobody finds these cows erotic.
Yeah, I guess, you do you.
This is... Oh, it's from foundimage.com.
Oh, it's a blank it's a postcard for us to use?
Yeah, it's completely blank.
All right.
So, but I did say send us postcards. We love getting them. Thank you for all the great gamer comedian content in these challenging times. I hope that the whole team is safe and healthy. Cheers, Graham Harris. Instagram and Twitter, Graham Oso. So I'll make sure to mark that on the back when I can find a pen or Sharpie.
All right.
What do you got?
We got a big one here. We got Blitzkrieg, World War II in 20 minutes.
That would be, wow.
Includes the Nippon expansion.
They can't even do documentaries of World War II in less than 20 minutes.
Unfathomable.
Whoa.
A game of hidden loyalties and suspicion for 3 to 6 players. Is one player secretly Cthulhu?
They have that card. It's like, I'm playing Professor L. I'm playing Professor L. I'm playing Lady White. I'm playing Doug.
The steamship Atlantica makes its way to Boston, but dark shadows trail the ship, staying just out of sight beneath the waves. Your fellow passengers seem unnaturally fixated, staring out at the sea with silent, desperate longing. Your dreams are plagued by eerie underwater nightmares, and now a passenger has been murdered. Suspicion, hidden loyalties, devious strategy rule the day. Unfathomable puts you and your friends in command of a steamship, but not all of you can be trusted. While monstrous deep ones stream forth from the crushing ocean depths, any player could secretly be a nefarious cultist or a horrifying hybrid deep one. Don't turn your back on anyone. It will take all of your cunning to save your ship from a watery grave. Ooh.
Ignoring the fact that...
This is a Fantasy Flight one.
That's cool. Though it also kind of ignores the fact that if your ship is being attacked by a bunch of deep ones, and the old ones are waking up and whatever, and like, oh, the ship has made it safely home. Now in about 3 days, we're all gonna die anyway.
Yeah. Home is definitely not gonna be, like, better. Mm-hmm. So you can see there's, looks like there's some awesome miniatures and...
Oh, they're very big.
Fancy Cthulhu-y things.
That would explain the thickness of the box.
Indeed.
Nice.
All right, cool, thank you.
And Blitzkrieg is what style of game? It's just like a war game?
Rather than fight battles with dice or cards, players allocate resources with chits and attack. So it's basically like, yeah, it's a war game without the war gaming part. Like you allocate the resources and chits in a tug of war across the board, and then you just like, whether the actual like fighting part is like abstracted away.
Ah.
Interesting. It looks
two player only?
Yeah, 1 to 2 players. Yeah, 20 minutes.
This one's 3 to 6. Huh. Good mix, though.
Cool. Also includes a solo mode.
Do we know who sent them? No, we don't.
I did not see any info in the box about who sent them.
On the box, it says it's PM Avers.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. I see a box. I see a code. This is from PM Avers. And I see a game called Bullet.
Uh-oh.
Bullet!
I don't want to alarm you, but there seems to be some anime in this game.
This is so anime, my god. Bullet, shoot 'em up puzzle action. It has kanji on the front.
Do we have some other L99 games?
I think we might have one other L99 game, I think. Shoot them up. Assume the role of one of Earth's most powerful heroines as you settle their disputes with each other through excessive firepower. Use your actions to form patterns, clear your board of bullets, and assault the opponent. Keep up dealing with the curtain of bullets coming at you each round and be the last heroine standing to win. Each one wields a different power that changes how you experience the game. Control sound, paper, technology, gravity, triangles, and more.
Wait, triangles?
Yes, that's what I said.
All right.
And there's different ways to play. There's a solo run. There's free for all with 2 to 4 players. You can form 2-player teams. Fight each heroine's dangerous boss mode by yourself or cooperate with others. I get a sense of like it's that she's shooting at me, so now I'm gonna shoot back at her and I'm gonna knock her bullets out of the air.
Yeah, we're talking like extreme anime like fight scene.
It is marked as being a 15-minute game for 1 to 4 players, and it is light. And this is the deluxe edition. Thank you, PMAvers.
This is from 401 Games.
It might be a PMAvers one as well. We'll see. I'm not sure.
Oh, there's all sorts of stuff
It
in here.
probably is.
We got a hajillion Arkham Horror card game expansions.
Nice.
In fact, I think that's the entirety of what's in here is mini Arkham Horror card game expansions.
All right.
Followed by a larger Arkham Horror card game expansion, The Circle Undone.
I don't think we have that one.
Followed by a Arkham Horror book, The Devourer Below. This appears to be a novel.
Not a choose your own adventure. That'd be a hell of a thing.
This chilling anthology of action-packed adventure. So it's an anthology book.
Oh, little short stories.
Cool.
You like a good chill?
And yeah, these are, I suppose one of these days, these little subtle hints that PMAvers is giving us that he wants us to play Arkham Horror.
Yeah. Right?
We should probably play it at some point.
We're going to need to catalog all this stuff first.
Secret Name,
We got to get it all on.
Pallid Mask, The Wages of Sin, Where the Gods Dwell, Phantom Truth,
Nothing really uplifting.
Before the Black Throne, Point of No Return, Horror in High Gear, Weaver of the Cosmos, The Clutches of Chaos, Union and Disillusion, For the Greater Good. That one could be good.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. I mean, the picture on the cover, you know,
Kind of gives you a sense that,
maybe not.
yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, we haven't gotten the, like, Fluffy Kittens expansion for Arkham Horror yet. I'm
Sunday
sure
in the park.
that's on the way.
Yeah.
Yeah. A lazy afternoon.
I could just imagine. Shall we do another one?
Sure.
I have one from Berlin,
Ooh.
Germany, I'm going to assume. There have been other Berlins.
Other Berlins.
So,
It's also from DHL.de, so yeah.
All right. It's in the box, taped to the interior of the box, is 2 boxes of Dragon Shields, but they are also...
Presumably they are decks.
I would assume so.
One has a note.
And yeah, one has a note. So I see on top, common and uncommon, and rare and foil. So let's see what that's all about. Oh, good. It's all taped shut, but nothing can stop duct tape from being torn. Okay. Let's see. Hey, Wheeler. Hang on. Where's the box? It does not say mail time on it, and it does not say Wheeler on it. It just says what it says. Yep. Well, Nicholas, we'll make sure Wheeler gets this. I'm not going on about the whole thing. I'll just put it aside for Wheeler and make sure they get it. We've been sitting on this for a little while.
As a note, if you want to send something to a specific Loading Ready Running crew member, please put the name there so that we know it's not for mail time and we actually give it to the person immediately.
The box in this case is like, doesn't have any other labeling on it other than just the DHL packet thing, but you can always write on the inside of the box, this is for Wheeler, or you could write somewhere on the outside of the box on the other side if you wanted to. That's an option as well. I'll grab a different thing to open. You go ahead.
Okay. Or, like this person, you could do some really beautiful hand-drawn typography. Excellent job there. And this is from our friend R. Lopez brackets 10. Which is somebody who I have never seen in the chat. Perhaps they are related to R10 Lopez 10. All right.
Oh, cool.
This says Beige on it.
Nice.
This says Graham on it.
That's super pretty.
And here's a plush crab.
Wow. It looks very tasty, actually.
It's sort of like a spider.
Yeah.
It's the spiders of the sea.
They can hang out, I think, yeah.
Some really neat
Altars?
altered magic cards, which have actually been, these look like they're actually peels. As in that they actually have real magic card backs, which is pretty cool.
So what's a peel?
Where they've actually, I think you can do it on foil, certain types of foil magic cards.
Okay.
If you're using certain techniques, you can actually get the image off the
No kidding.
card.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
And so
what's-
you end up with a blank card, or maybe these are just like artist proofs, blanks or something. I don't know. Whatever the case, they appear to have real magic card backs, and they're super cool looking custom lands. And then also a set of full art lands with like Celtic knotwork added into them. And then yes, this is a package that says Graham on it. Appears to be some kind of book, perhaps.
I have some sort of like cassette tape.
Ooh.
If this is like The Simpsons Sing the Blues, that's gonna be
Oh,
that's
man.
gonna take me back. Let's see what's in here. Oh,
Not a cassette tape.
no, it's not. What on earth is it? It's by Kinchrome. It says, in case of emergency, break glass.
There was no note with this.
No, it's just look, it's not on the inside of the package, like written on the. No, it's okay. It's not like they wrote it on the brown paper or anything. Oh, I see. I was like, what the hell is that? It's a 10mm socket.
Is there's some in-joke with that?
There's a huge in-joke with this, so that anybody who's worked on cars before, especially cars that have metric sockets or whatever, you will always end up losing your 10mm socket. It's the one you use the most. It's the one that almost every car will be used in, like 80% of cases you'll need your 10mm, and you'll always lose it. And so there's just an ongoing joke among like mechanics that it's just like, I'm gonna need one of these. I'm gonna need to buy like a dozen of these kind of idea. I've never seen somebody release like a set of just here's nothing but 10s. Like you just here's all the 10s. This is cute. I like this, that it's just like you can just hang. It's got a mounting screw so you can hang it on the wall in your garage. Just be like, if you really need one, you know where their one is. That's great. Thank you. Thank you, R. Lopez.
And we can pass this along to Graham, I guess.
Yeah, an embarrassment of riches and terrifying cards.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We have so many horrible scenarios to check out. Horror in high gear.
Ooh, it sounds like a racing one.
Yeah, except it's Arkham Horror, so it's like an old-timey car.
Oh yeah. Well, then again, I mean, they were in Prohibition era. They would have
Right.
been like making
That's
hot
true.
rods.
That's
So
true.
yeah. Yeah. This has been Mail Time, everybody. Thank you for joining us today. It's we always appreciate your generosity and also sending us the postcards and stuff. And if you want to send something to us as well, we're gonna have this address down in the description. And anything that you want to send us, feel free to just pop it in the mail. Make sure you can actually mail it, like it's legal to mail. It's not anything you want to send us.
Make sure you put that attention mail time if you want to make sure that it'll get opened on here.
Yeah.
Because if you do not put that, we don't know that it's for mail time, and we might open it otherwise randomly.
Exactly. I'm Beej,
I am Paul.
and we will see you again next time.